Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a good Easter. It is the 31st of March 2024. Just thought I'd do a quick video about Jeff Bishop's Bullseye trade from last week. So I've been trying to do these every week for the last 3 years or something, and I'll leave a link in the description below where you can go and find the full track record for all these Bullseye picks. The basic premise is simple. Basically, Jeff Bishop picks a stock that he thinks is going to go up or down dramatically over the course of the next week or so, and then he basically picks some good options trades to do on that one pick, and it comes out Monday pre-market, so you should have time hopefully to get in. Unfortunately, this last year or so, these things have rocketed right out of the gates, and it's been hard to get in to these trades. And so one service that I've been focusing more on is Nate Bear's Profit Surge Trader. So he does a very similar service where he picks a couple of trades, well, one main trade and then a couple of bonus trades every single Monday around noon Eastern time, which means the market's going to sell down a little bit, and he uses his own TPS proprietary system using squeezies and trends and patterns combined with a very unique, interesting phenomenon called the profit surge, which is a profit surge after, like a surge in the price after good earnings. And this has been known to go on for weeks, and so he'll use that in combination with his own awesome technicals. And this guy took 37,000 and turned it into $2.7 million using a very similar strategy. So he's definitely worth listening to. Anyway, I prefer his stuff at the moment. So if you're looking for a simple system that you don't need to babysit, like you can swing trade it and just be relaxed and not have to watch it all the time, this could be a system for you. And I've basically done a full track record in here, including videos. Let's let it load. Videos, screenshots of all his trades that I've been doing and stuff. So it's very thorough, and so far it's been very profitable for me and for quite a lot of other people that are in my Discord. So we talk about this. If you want to purchase this, do it through one of my links up at the top of this article, so say like this one. And so it should work if you watch it load right now. Some people were saying it wasn't working, but it's loaded just fine here. If you buy it here, you can get it for $179, which is the best deal you'll ever get it for, which is fantastic. You get lots of education on how he does this stuff, but also the live stream every noon Eastern time, and also all the alerts, of course. And so the really good thing about this is if you send me an email at stockalertsreviewed@protonmail.com and send me a proof that you've purchased, I'll invite you to the Discord of people who have also purchased, and we talk about all our trades around this and what we think about the trades and what we're doing, and it's really fun and interesting to be part of that. So definitely take advantage of that if you get a chance. All these links will be in the description below, that you can find the review, the track record, and also how to purchase the system here as well. So it'll be good. Anyway, let's get going with the Bullseye trades. Oh, one last thing though. I do have to remind you guys, and it might be very late because I'm doing this 5 p.m. Central Time on the night that this closes. But if you see this in the next few hours, you might want to jump on this. It's Lance from thetatraders.com is doing a 5k challenge, which he's never done before. So he's taking 5k and doubling that. Taking trades using 0DTE SPX every day, taken at 9 a.m. Central Time. And that uses a very mechanical based order system that you can put in and basically remove your emotions from the system. So either it will stop out or get to profit target. This is up 43% this year already, which is cool. But the other nice thing is he's also added in longer dated credit spreads as well, which are also at a set time. And so as long as the account buying power allows for it, you'll also be doing those as well. And you can tailor this, and Lance will guide people on how to make this higher risk, higher reward, or lower risk and lower reward, depending on your goals, if you want to get to that 10k faster. And the idea is that you get to that 10k, pay yourself the 5,000, and just keep doing this over and over. And this is a lifetime subscription. It's a one-time fee, so you get access to this. You get access to all the bonus materials as well, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can read all this. And it's only $3.97 forever, so pretty good deal. We're swamped, like completely swamped with people signing up for this, so we do have to have a hard deadline of midnight tonight. Otherwise, like, Lance is going to just tear his hair out trying to trying to cope with all these people that are asking questions about how to do these trades and things. So definitely check that out if you're watching in time. If not, we might do this again in the future, but we probably won't because it has basically resulted in so many people joining that we can barely cope with the number of new members. Anyway, definitely check that out if you're watching before midnight on the 31st of March 2024. It'll be closed after that because we literally can't handle the volume of people coming in. It's crazy. So yeah, so check that out. I think you'll like it. Anyway, let's talk about Jeff Bishop's Bullseye Trades. So Hood last week, HOOD. It was a fantastic trade, but as always, it's been very difficult to trade these, and that's been my biggest complaint this year. And I think that's what most people are most annoyed about, really, is these trades they're just hard to trade now. They're just difficult, and this week's was no different, and I'll show you in a minute exactly what that was about. We had a very similar problem actually this week. So basically he sent out an email Monday morning pre-market like he does every week. This week's was buying wing calls. So he says, if you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, you'll get a kick out of this post I saw on Twitter. So inverse Kramer. The name of the company is Wingstop. It's a cutting-edge high-end chicken wing chain out of the Midwest, awaiting imminent patent approval on the next generation of AI-integrated wings. Okay, I'll say the wing trades crazy valuation and has been a very frustrating trade for bears who are betting against it. So he talks about how he'll do a live session on it. So he says, as usual, his half-size position of wing options, which he never seems to do, really. I haven't seen him do it. I mean, I like Jeff, don't get me wrong, but this doesn't seem to be the plan that he followed. So he said, hopefully somewhere near my target entry price, I would like to add to this trade if wing dips to 345 and the stop loss. So basically this was a trade plan, and he highlights it, which I like. So wing April 19, 380 calls, near $6. So it doesn't have to be exactly, it could be a bit below or a bit above. That's kind of his entry. And close wing, if it drops, the underlying chart closes below 335. Take profits if it's at 370. So not really a whole lot here to explain the trade at all. So if you don't go to the live stream that he gives, you'd really struggle to understand why he's really taking this trade. So at least it gives him time. So this isn't actually a closed trade. So the contracts he took are 3 weeks out, which is nice because they have the option to hold these contracts longer than normal. So hopefully that's what he did. So we can look at what he did because he mentions it in the comments below. But let's look at the wing chart to start with. So this is Monday on the left here. This is a 5-minute chart. So it's like Monday's on the left. That's when he gave out the alert. And then Tuesday starts about here. And then Wednesday starts around here. And we had this huge sell-off. So this is a Wednesday morning sell-off. And then it was a short week, remember. So Thursday is here. And Thursday sold off a little bit as well. So definitely a strange week. And you can see we opened on the left here. And the actual contracts were around $6 and they didn't get filled. So Jeff put in an order for $6, they didn't get filled. This thing took off and hit his profit target within like 2 hours. So 370 was his first profit target. That would be an amazing quick trade, but unfortunately Jeff's orders didn't fill. I wasn't even trying to play this, I've been focusing on the night bear stuff. But then you can see just kind of like choppy, and then it's up all the way up to here. This would have been at like $9. So if you did get filled at $6, you'd be up at $9 here, which would have been about a 50% win, right? Then this huge sell-off all the way down to here, 355 level. Now his stop wasn't until way down here, so you're talking like a big move down, like all your premium basically disappears. So anybody getting in on this drop would have loved it because it had got back in at 6 or so, and would have ridden this up towards $8 or $9, which would have been really nice. So hopefully some people I know did get in here on this drop. They had the guts to do that and then rode it up there. But really not much of a trend on this, kind of sideways when you think about it. Not really that exciting. Kind of flirting with the first profit target at 370. Not really dropping down to the stop. The stop is so far down, you'd lose so much in your premium if it did drop down to here. So another like so-so trade in my opinion. It's not Jeff's fault, but like these trades have not been that great. straight, if they just leap straight out the gate like this, if you get in, they're fantastic. But if they don't, then you're just left frustrated. And then do I buy here, or do I think it's going to keep going down? So you have to start charting your own charts and figuring out if this is support. If it's not, like what, like could it be a support zone? It looks like it kind of was roughly. So you draw a line here, getting down towards there. You'd say, okay, maybe buy there. But this is a big drop. Like you'd be losing pretty much your whole position if we drop down to here, on these, down to the stop that you had. And so the risk reward seemed to be a bit off. So yeah. Well, let me see where we're at. So that was basically the trade, wing April 380 calls. I'll put this into the full review that I've been keeping, and basically put it in as part of the log. I'll say potential 50% returns, but in reality, nobody actually seemed to be able to do that. Looking at the comments here, Jeff's like, I still think it's okay after that drop, but I still think it will test the 355, which it did, and I want to see how it handles that over the next couple of days before it gets in. So yeah, I don't think he got in this one. I saw the low at 6 as well. I had my order in before market at 610, but no fill. So very frustrating as people were trying to get in at 6, and he could have ridden this to 8 or 9, but it just didn't happen. So why it wasn't filling, who knows? Yeah, so no fills for Jeff this week on this one, but technically it's still in play, so we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you were able to play this. I know a few people were able to get filled, so it wasn't a complete dud, but it wasn't ideal either. So currently the contracts are around 850, and the highs were about 9 something up here and up here. And so yeah, so that's basically Bullseye Trades review. Like I said, check out all the links in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.